How are things with you, Mr. Reynolds?
Oh, fairish, I should say. Only collections are slow, and I don't like being kept waiting.
What on earth's the matter?
Nothing, ma'am.
Do you call breaking all those dishes nothing?
It wasn't my fault.
Well, then whose fault was it, may I ask? Well, has the cat got your tongue?
I just said it wasn't my fault.
I don't care whose fault it was. It'll come out of your wages.
No, you can't do that. It's all I got coming.
It'll be all you ever have coming in this house. I'm tired of your insolence. Your month's up tomorrow and out you go.
About being kept waiting meant for me?
What I meant was we've got to get...
I thought I'd never find my book was right under my pillow all the time. Have you read it?
I'm afraid not. I don't get much time for light reading.
Oh, but this is so deep and fine. Let me read you just one passage. Here it is. At the finish, when he who has known love but lost it renounces the world. This then, Brother Francois, is the end. Here is peace. Here through the window of my cell comes only the skylark's song to rob my soul of its tranquility. Ah, this is peace indeed. Peace everlasting. Exquisite, isn't it?
Yes, very pretty.
It's sublime. I have to return it now, but I'll tell the librarian to hold it for you.
Very kind of you, I'm sure.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. What's the matter?
I've got to talk to you, Joe. I've got to.
What is it, Stella? What's the trouble?
It's my nerves, Joe. I'm half crazy because I never know what's going to happen next.
Oh, well, that's all.
All? It's enough to drive a person mad. Oh, why won't you tell me what it's about?
Now, Stella, don't start that again. Surely you know by now that I'm not going to run you into any danger.
How do I know? I don't even know what happened last night.
Last night?
It was almost dawn when you came in and...
You certainly are nervous.
I can't help it. I'm sure I'm being spied on. I feel I'm being followed by unseen eyes.
Whose eyes?
I don't know that either. Oh, Joe, I'm going to break completely. I'm going to...
Steady now. Use your head. Tell me, Stella, how long has it been since we made this arrangement?
Oh, about 10 years, I'd say.
And it was you who suggested I should buy this house in the first place.
Yes, I knew I was through on the stage, that Tom hadn't any money.
Nevertheless, you turned to me and I helped you. All I asked was to have one room to use whenever it was necessary for my business.
But you really cared for me then, Joe. I still care, but I don't think you do anymore.
Of course I do. Anyway, things have worked out all right, haven't they? You made a bit of money and I've done fairly well myself.
Yes, but it's how you've done it. That's what worries me.
There you go again. You know what killed the cat?
Oh, it's not just curiosity. It's fear, I tell you. When I think that Sylvia's growing up, I'm terrified she may find out.
I should say she's too busy making a conquest to bother much about anything else.
Oh, if you mean young Mr. Bromlow, he seems a nice enough chap. Not very successful.
He can still afford to take her to the theater every Saturday night, can't he?
You mean the cinema?
And they usually get back about 11, I believe. So they should be out of the way by midnight.
Oh, I knew something was brewing. I won't stand it, I tell you. I won't permit it.
You must, Stella. This is important.
What is?
This deal. It's something different, something big. And if I put this one over, it's going to be my last.
Will you promise me that?
I'll give you my word, if you'll help me.
How?
by seeing that Sylvia and young Bromelo get to their rooms as early as possible tonight. How about Miss Snell?
Oh, she's never up after 10 o'clock.
Tom?
You heard him say he's going to that lecture at Helms tonight.
Splendid. That accounts for everybody. And you get to bed early yourself. Sleep as soundly as a kitten, too. You don't trust old Joe, don't you?
I try to.
Give us a kiss.
What is it, dear?
I'm looking for Jerry Stoddart's address. I gotta send him a wire.
Oh, well, your address book's upstairs. I'll get it for you.
Did?
Mm-hmm. What time does your train leave?
Oh, in about an hour's time. I ought to be leaving for the station.
So Mrs. Armitage was right. You were listening.
Suppose I was. I had good reason. I wanted to hear what he had to say about me.
You flatter yourself. Why should we discuss you?
You mean she don't know?
What on earth are you talking about?
About you and me.
If that's what you thought, I'll ease your mind. Mrs. Armitage knows nothing whatever about you and me.
I thought that was why she gave me the sack. Anyway, she did. So what are you gonna do?
What can I do? I'm only a boarder.
That's what you say. I think different.
What are you hinting at, you little fool?
Oh, I don't know. I wish I was dead. Just imagine how you'd feel if you were kicked out in the street without even a shilling.
Unpleasant, I'd say.
Unpleasant? Is that all? Well, let me tell you how I feel.
I'm fed up. I'm sick of being worked to death and kicked around. And I'm tired of broken promises, too.
I never promised you anything.
Oh, yes, you did. Promises I never even asked you to make. So now you've got to help me.
Stop that row. I've given you more than you deserved already.
But you can't let me down now. You don't dare.
You threatening me?
No, I'm telling you. Then I'll tell everyone else.
Then you'll go to jail for attempted blackmail. You've still got a few things to learn, young lady.
Yes, I suppose I have. There's something strange about you in this old house.
What's that?
There's something queer going on here.
Now I know you were listening. What did you hear?
Nothing, honest. I swear I didn't.
I thought you'd heard I'd wring your neck.
I didn't. You talk too low.
Then let this be a warning to you. Keep your mouth shut about me and everybody else around here. Now get out.
All right, I'll get out. But I'll not forget, neither will you. Because I'm homeless and desperate now. And all because of you and that woman. So whatever happens, you've only got yourselves to blame.
Get out. What's the idea of sneaking up on a man like a blasted leopard?
Why didn't you come up to my room?
I couldn't get away. Mrs. Armitage kept me.
It was the housemaid I saw coming out of here.
What if it was? We've got more important things to talk about anyway. Last night, for instance.
I'm still not certain that is more important.
What are you driving at?
You know our organization's rule to have no concern with women while engaged in this work.
Don't be absurd. Lucy hasn't got enough brains to spy.
She has ears and a tongue.
She won't be able to use either of them here anymore. Mrs. Armitage has given her the sack.
Which is just as well.
Exactly. Now as to the box.
I can only say that it is in a safe place temporarily.
That's all I wanted to know. But it must be brought here tonight.
How about the household?
They'll be out of the way by midnight. Now I'll explain the delay to Mr. X.
Of course, but I wouldn't explain to anyone else.
That sounds a bit nasty, Ramsey. If you think I tipped anybody, you're mad.
If you did, it's you who are mad.
I would be. If I chucked away everything this will mean to me.
Yet, there are always the enemy's rewards and favors to be considered.
I've never even given them a thought.
Then you are wise. For once I knew a man who did.
Yes?
Yes. Then one day, his wife received a package. Its contents so shocked her that she lost her mind as well as her husband.
Well, I shan't worry about that sort of package. If you'll just arrange for the other tonight.